I'm Maya, coming to you straight from the Philippines. Today, we are talking about the fatal mistake foreign men make when hunting for a traditional province girl. But before you pack your bags to find that unspoiled wife, you need the manual. If you want the full guide on Filipina relationships, grab the Philippine Dating Antidote. The link is in the description and the top pinned comment. Drop a like and subscribe while you're down there. Now, here is the brutal truth. You think taking a 2-hour bus ride into the rural province guarantees you a sweet, innocent girl who doesn't care about money. If you live in that fantasy world, close this video right now. But if you're a mature man who wants the raw reality, listen closely. Flashing your retirement cash down there doesn't make you a king. It turns you into a walking charity project for an entire village. You worked your entire life to build your wealth, and you are bleeding it dry because you think an open wallet buys loyalty. It only buys illusions. Today, I am going to expose exactly how you are unknowingly training these girls to see you as a benefactor instead of a respected patriarch. I will give you the exact formula to command absolute respect, protect your assets, and attract a genuinely loyal Filipina who craves your masculine experience. Your financial survival and love life depend entirely on the next few minutes. Look, let's sit down and have a real conversation, just you and me. I know exactly what you packed in your luggage when you flew here. You brought this beautiful, shiny fantasy of an island paradise where a young, innocent girl is just sitting under a mango tree, waiting to treat you like a king simply because you showed up. You imagined she has no idea how the world works, that she just wants to hold hands and maybe, if you are lucky, let you taste the spicy sauce without any complications. I need to smash that illusion right now. The romanticized postcard you bought into? It is a well-crafted play, and you are the targeted audience. The dating apps are a battlefield of hidden agendas and rehearsed scripts. Behind the shy smiles and the sweet "yes, sir" lies a complex web of family expectations, hidden financial pressures, and local cunning that you cannot even begin to comprehend yet. But listen to me carefully. This is not your fault. It is completely normal for a good, honest man like you to fall into these traps. You come from a world where a promise means something, where words carry actual weight. You spent decades working yourself to the bone, dealing with the absolute exhaustion of the modern dating market back home, where mature men are treated like invisible ghosts. You are tired of the games. I know you are tired of the lonely nights, craving real warmth, hoping to finally park your car in a safe garage without someone trying to steal the engine. Your desire for a simple, loyal companion, for a real connection where you are respected, is completely valid. Your scars are real. You came here seeking a safe harbor, and instead, you found a maze. But take a deep breath. You are not alone anymore. I am here now. I will explain exactly how the province actually operates in just a minute. But first, you need to recognize the absolute worst trap they have waiting for you. To truly understand how a Filipina from the province thinks about money, power, and respect, you have to understand the beating heart of any rural village here, the sari-sari store. Picture this. It is a tiny, wooden convenience stall attached to the front of a local family's house, selling everything from single sachets of shampoo to cold sodas. When a Western man arrives in the province and starts handing out cash, buying drinks for the entire street, and solving everyone's little financial inconveniences, he thinks he is acting like a king. He believes he is showing the neighborhood that he is a powerful, generous provider who can take care of their daughter. But in the eyes of the locals, and especially in the eyes of a smart Filipina, he is just a loud, passing customer who is easily separated from his pesos. He is the gullible tourist who overpays for the spicy sauce because he simply doesn't know the local price. Now, look at the local man sitting quietly behind the counter of that sari-sari store. He does not give anything away for free. He manages the inventory with an iron fist. He knows exactly who owes him a few coins for a small bag of rice, and he strictly controls the credit line for every single family on the block. He says no when a neighbor asks for too much. In our survival culture, the man buying out the store is treated like a walking carnival. People will clap, smile, and laugh, sure, but they will never truly respect him. But the man who owns the store, the man who guards the ledger and demands strict accountability, that man is respected, admired, and seen as the undeniable boss. If you want a loyal woman who looks up to you with absolute admiration, you cannot act like the clueless tourist throwing coins at the crowd. You must be the owner of the store. You have to guard your resources with quiet, unbreakable authority. Flashing cash makes you a temporary attraction. Managing it makes you the patriarch. And a genuine province girl is not looking for a customer. She is looking for the boss. Point number 1. The Provinciana Illusion. Let's get one thing straight. You mistakenly believe that because a girl grew up in the rural province, she is completely oblivious to the concept of money. You think she's just a naive little flower who only wants to hold your hand. Wake up. Surviving in a place where resources are scarce makes these girls hyper-aware of every single peso. They are masters of calculating your exact net worth before you even finish your first San Miguel light. Here is the hidden truth about how their minds work. While you are staring at her curves, imagining what it's going to be like to finally water the hose and taste the sweet pink taco, she is scanning your shoes, the brand of your phone, and the way you tip the waiter. The tactical feminine survival instinct dictates that she must secure a provider. And if you act like a walking bank, she will treat you like one. You know exactly what I am talking about. You take her out, you're having a great time, the chemistry is hot, and suddenly she drops a subtle hint that her family's roof is leaking. Or she needs a little help with her younger sister's school allowance. She is testing you. Your exact instruction? Stop playing the wealthy savior. Obscure the exact amount of your pension. Frame your lifestyle as comfortable, but strictly budgeted. If you want her to crave your spicy sauce, she needs to feel the security of your masculine presence, not the bottomless pit of your wallet. Make her earn the access to your life. Which brings us to the most dangerous trap of all. Point number 2, the ATM romance killer. If you immediately solve every minor financial inconvenience she throws at you, you are digging your own romantic grave. Why do they do this? When you start paying for her broken cell phone or covering her cousin's minor debt, her biological wiring fundamentally shifts. She subconsciously stops seeing you as a romantic leader, the dominant patriarch whose bed she wants to visit every night. Instead, she starts viewing you as a benefactor, an employer. You lose your masculine appeal and become a sponsor. You cannot negotiate burning desire. If she thinks you are trying to buy the right to park in her garage and use the back door, the garage doors will close emotionally, even if they open physically out of pure obligation. We've all seen it happen to a buddy. You just had an amazing weekend exploring the jungle together. Her phone suddenly breaks, and you instantly buy her a new iPhone to prove you're the ultimate good guy. Instantly, her respect for you drops. You just rewarded a financial transaction, not love. To reverse this game, you must establish ironclad boundaries early. Say no to the very first minor request that pops up and observe her reaction. A loyal girl respects the no because she is pursuing you, the man, not your retirement fund. You need to know exactly how to say no to these boundary tests without insulting her family's culture. I put the exact scripts to handle this safely in the Philippine Dating Antidote. The link is in the description and top pinned comment. Go grab it. Now, if you found that strange, wait until you hear how their minds work on this next subject. Point number 3, the village radar. In the province, walls are made of thin bamboo and secrets simply do not exist. The hidden mechanism here is the shared economy of survival. If one girl lands a foreign sponsor, the extended family considers it their payday too. They will manipulate her into extracting resources from you. They are watching every move you make. Here is the classic scenario. You buy her a flashy gold necklace on a Tuesday, thinking it will earn you an unforgettable weekend washing the car and testing all the spicy sauces she has to offer. Miraculously, by Wednesday morning, her uncle desperately needs a loan for a motorcycle repair, and her aunt is suddenly in the hospital with a mystery illness. You thought you were just sweetening the pot, but you actually broadcasted a distress signal to every freeloader within a 20-mile radius. Your move? Keep all financial support strictly private. Never give liquid assets like cash, gadgets, or jewelry. Focus your resources on shared experiences like taking her to a nice dinner or fixing up the kitchen you both use. Keep the wealth invisible and you keep the parasites away. This leads us to a twist that will completely shatter your expectations. You probably think you need to hide your wealth to trick her, right? Wrong. The brutal reality is that a high-value province girl actually wants you to be stingy. Let that sink in. A genuine traditional girl who is looking for a lifelong husband is secretly terrified of a foreigner who parts with his money too easily. If she sees you freely giving away cash to her distant cousins or constantly overpaying for tricycle rides, she doesn't think you are generous. She assumes you are a fool. She calculates that you won't be able to protect her or your future children in the long run because you are too easily manipulated by the crowd. By keeping your wallet tight and enforcing strict rules, you prove you are a strong, capable patriarch. Your financial strictness isn't an insult to her. It is her ultimate security blanket. But here is the final, unspoken truth that most men are absolutely terrified to admit. We spent this entire time talking about the hidden traps of the province and the subtle games women play. But if you want to know who the most dangerous scammer on this island actually is, go look in the mirror. Yes, you heard me. The biggest threat to your retirement isn't a young girl under a mango tree. It is your own inflated ego. Deep down, many foreign men use their wallets because they are secretly insecure. They believe their money is the only thing that makes them attractive at their age. So they throw cash around, trying to buy the illusion of youth and burning desire. They treat the dating market like a retail store, then play the victim when the receipt arrives. You want to park in the garage, so you think overpaying is the only way in. The rules of love and attraction are cruel, but they are absolutely fair for those who observe them. You cannot purchase the loyalty that stays when you get sick or when the money runs out. True masculine value doesn't come from your bank account. It comes from your ability to walk away. The ultimate test of a traditional Filipina isn't how she reacts when you give her everything. It is how she behaves when you give her absolutely nothing but your time, your standards, and your boundaries. Pull back your resources, step away from the sponsor role, and simply observe. A woman hunting for your wallet will vanish to find an easier target. But the woman who stays, who respects your silence and honors your restraint, that is the one who wants the man, not the pension. Take a deep breath. I know I just hit you with some brutal reality, but lean in and listen to me very carefully. Despite all the traps and the games, the Philippines is still, without a single doubt, the absolute best place in the world for a good man to find genuine love. Do not ever let anyone back home tell you that you are past your prime. Your 60 years on this earth? That is your absolute peak. You carry a lifetime of wisdom, emotional stability, and quiet strength that an immature 20-year-old boy simply cannot comprehend. Those young boys have absolutely no idea how to properly treat a woman or make her feel completely safe. Out there are thousands of incredibly loyal, hardworking, and deeply affectionate Filipinas praying to find a mature man exactly like you. They are exhausted by boys. They crave the heavy, comforting presence of a seasoned patriarch. You are a king who has earned his crown through decades of hard work, and you absolutely deserve a traditional queen who will respect you, care for you, and enthusiastically welcome you into her warmth every single night. I exposed these ugly traps so you can finally navigate the road. Now that you know exactly where the hidden potholes are, you can drive smoothly to your final destination. Real, lasting love across cultures happens every single day for men who are smart, patient, and grounded. Before we finish, I have a serious question for you. Have you ever dated a girl from the province and suddenly found yourself acting as the emergency fund for her entire extended family? Go down to the comments and tell me your story. I read every single one. If you want the full guide on Filipino relationships, grab the Philippine Dating Antidote. The link is in the description and in the top pinned comment. My only mission here is to make this world a little less lonely, helping good, honest men like you find real companionship. If my brutal honesty saved you a massive headache today, consider leaving a small tip to support my simple life here. It helps me buy a crispy bucket of local fried chicken or a cold bottle of Red Horse beer. Stay smart, guard your heart, and good luck out there.